Hi, I'm Hyla. Welcome to Crafting Carnivore-ish. So I did the carnivore diet pretty strict I was going to do 90 days and I went over 100 days. Now I'm adding a little bit of other stuff in. So a little bit of keto stuff, and I've had a little bit of stuff that I shouldn't have, like not sugar, but some more, carbs that I shouldn't have. So I changed my name to Carnivore-ish. It was Crafting Carnivore. And I'm just trying to figure out what works for me and what doesn't. So I have lost, at the max, I've lost 17 pounds. It's been fluctuating between 15 and 17 the last couple of months. And I've lost 5 inches. I only measure in 3 places. I measure my waist, a hip area, and then 1 up my thighs. So it's been 2 inches in the waist, and then 1.5 inches on the hip, and 1.5 inches on my right thigh. So I think I'm doing pretty good. Like I said, I've stalled and I do want to lose more weight. So I've started exercising. If you watch my shorts, I put what I eat in a day. And then, if I miss anything or if I have some snacks or something, I put that in the description of the shorts. I put everything in there to try to be as transparent as possible. I also have been doing some shorts of me exercising, like jogging or walking or whatever. And then I also post at the end of the day my Fitbit. I screenshot the app at the end of the day right before I take off my Fitbit to charge to see like how many steps and miles and everything I've gotten for the day. So if you're curious about any of that, that's where you can find it. And so I wanted to do a little something different today. I made this protein sparing modified fasting bread, which I am going to show you how I did. And I'm cooking some bacon, and I'll show you how I did that as well. And I'm probably going to have some scrambled eggs as well. And I really would like to make the bread and wait for that so I can have eggs and bacon and toast. But I don't know if I can wait that long because I'm very hungry. I'm trying also to really watch my fasting times, my intermittent fasting, because I think that's part of the issue why I'm stalled. Is I used to be like really watching those and try to go for longer and longer if I could. And there were times where I was only eating 1 meal, and now I'm eating 2 meals. I'm having snacks even though I'm not hungry. And sometimes I'm going, I'm having snacks throughout the day when I shouldn't be. And then coffee in the morning with Keto Chow, a teaspoon of Keto Chow and some butter, and sometimes even heavy whipping cream. So, I'm thinking those could all be issues. So I'm trying to really watch my fasting time. Ideally, I would love to do like an 18-6. So 18 hours fasting, 6 hours eating window. But the problem is I don't get hungry usually in 6 hours for that second meal. And it's usually like 7 or 8 hours. But if I don't eat that second meal, then a couple hours later, late in the evening, I'm going to get hungry. So I'm going to just try to do at least 16-8. But I would like to do, work up to 18-6. And I did do 18-hour intermittent fasting 2 nights ago, or 2 days ago. Yesterday I did not. I was really bad yesterday. I was snacking and stuff throughout the day. It was a stressful day, and I'm a stress eater. So that's another issue I have to work on. But I hope you enjoy this video. If you are new, I hope you will subscribe. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up for this video, comment, but please be kind with your comments, and share and like. And I hope that you will stick around and follow me on my journey. Works for me. Today I'm making some protein sparing modified fasting bread. I have made this a couple of times before. It's been a few weeks. And it's just, something different to have with my meals, and gives me some bread. And since I don't get to eat bread anymore, and I really enjoy it, I think it's good. I like to toast it in butter, like in a skillet. So I'm just going to get the bread ready. But I am also getting very hungry, so I'm going to cook my first meal right after I get the bread ready. So I am following Princess Ninja and Keto's recipe, which she goes by Maria Emmerich's recipe book, from her recipe book, I guess. But I'm following Melanie's video. And so I'm doing a cup of egg whites, and I just got a carton of egg whites, and it does say these glasses are only for distance. 100% liquid egg whites. This is only a half a cup that I have here, so I need to double that. But I also do 1 egg yolk, and then 1/4 of a cup of egg white protein powder, and this is what I'm using. And it says ingredients: egg white protein, contains egg. That's it. And I got it from Amazon. And then I'm also going to sprinkle in a little bit of cream of tartar. Just a little bit. But at first, all I'm going to do is the egg whites and get my mixer going. You want to use this. You want to use this attachment when you're doing the egg whites, and you want to do stiff peaks. All right, that's 1 cup. Now I'm going to put in the 1 egg. And sprinkle. I'm just sprinkling a little bit of that in there. And I'm just going to put this on low. It's not fully incorporated. I just need to slowly incorporate it. But I also need to do the egg white protein powder as well. So again, 1/4 of a cup, but I'm just going to do a little bit at a time. Pretty good. Kind of looks a little chunky, but that's the way it's always looked every time I've made it, and it's been fine. I'm using a loaf pan, 9 1/4 by 5 1/4 by 2.75 inches. It is a Wilton loaf pan. I'm going to get some parchment paper. I get these sheets. I really like these. So it goes like this. Let's try it. It's already creased, so it usually tears pretty clean. Not always perfect, but I also like to get these clips to hold them in place. And I'm going to use this avocado spray. It says 100% pure avocado. And it says avocado oil back here, and that's it. And that helps. I don't think it really needs it, but it helps your paper stay where you want it. It didn't cover completely, but it covers most of it. Here it is. It's ready to be baked. I'm going to try something a little bit different today. I'm going to do what I eat in a day. I'm going to try to film it like this instead of just on my smartphone. We'll see how it goes. It'll be more difficult at night to get that in, but I will try to do that. So I am, of course, making the protein-sparing bread for maybe later tonight. I doubt I will have it ready before I'm ready to eat, because I'm ready to eat now. But I'm also going to cook some bacon. So my preference for cooking bacon, I've tried it all different ways. For me, like the cleanup and cooking it evenly and everything is in the oven. And I've got, my oven is convection and regular. So I put it on convection at 405. And then I just line a sheet pan with foil because it's going to make cleanup so much easier. And today I'm using this Kroger brand bacon. I buy, you know, a lot of times what's on sale. I like the bacon from Sam's Club as well. I don't buy, I know a lot of people buy like low sodium bacon because it's usually sugar free, or sometimes it is, because in the cure it does say sugar, but according to everybody that's okay as long as it's just in the cure. But 0 carbs, 0 sugar here. And this is hardwood smoked bacon, 1 pound. And I always cook the entire package because somebody will eat it when they get home. Either my husband or my daughter will eat it. And I also like to cut it in half. I just think it's easier to put in. And that's it. I'm going to throw that in the oven. I'm just kidding. I'm going to separate it all out. I tend to like a thinner cut bacon because I like it to get really crispy. Sometimes I do just like throw it on here like this and it cooks just fine. And then other times I lay it out all nice and neat. And there we go. It's all laid out nice and neatly. So I do it 11 minutes on one side, and then I turn my pan because it cooks hotter over in this area in the oven. So I turn it after 11 minutes and then I cook it 9 to 10 minutes longer. Each brand that I buy cooks a little bit differently, and sometimes even the same brand will cook differently. So that's kind of my go-to, 11 minutes and then 9 to 10 minutes. Still sipping on the first cup of coffee. It is afternoon, not afternoon, it's afternoon. It's like 12:18. All I put in it was, of course, coffee and a tablespoon of butter, and then just use my milk frother to froth that up. Trying to do a little bit more simple and plain right now because I'm having some issues with like breaking out and some digestive issues. So I'm trying to clean up my diet again and do more simple. Make sure that I'm not getting a bunch of junk inside me and causing all those old issues. This is halfway done. It looks pretty good. Turn it down to 325 and let it go down, and then put in my protein sparing bread. It's supposed to cook for about 40 minutes, and then I think you turn the oven off and leave it in for another 10 minutes. So that's what I'm gonna do. If you notice some of it sticks together, it's because I overlap it when I put it on the pan, so it cooks and it kind of sticks together. That's why it does that. Set the timer for 40 minutes. It looks done to me, but I'm going to leave it in there for a few minutes with the oven turned off. And I'm going to scramble 2 eggs. Put about a tablespoon of butter in there. Some smoked salt. And a little bit of pepper. And this is just regular Redmond's salt. And I did wait for my protein sparing bread to eat, so it is 1:30, and that means I've gone, let's see, 12, 1, that's 5.5 hours past, 17.5 hours so far of fasting. And here's 2 scrambled eggs. I'm just going to toast up those sides in butter. I really like it that way. It's my favorite way to eat it. Best guess, this is half of the bacon, so I try to eat about half of it. I'm going to put it in the microwave so it stays hot. I like it to get nice and toasty, and I do add a lot of butter to it, but I don't put any more butter on top of it. I just like it to be cooked in butter and, you know, like really, really crispy, and then just eat it like that. I've got some water with some daily minerals in it, and then my cloth napkin. And I'm going to film a little short so I can upload that on what I ate today. Okay guys, this is what I'm eating for my first meal. About half a package of bacon, a 1 pound package of bacon, 2 scrambled eggs, and 2 pieces of protein sparing bread. And I will try to check back. Hopefully this won't be the end of it. Hopefully I can show you what I eat for the rest of the day. If not, I will do a shorts on it. And if you haven't already, please give this video a thumbs up.